The 8th of May marked an incredibly important day for South Africans across the country. The National Election Day saw people from all walks of life collectively exercise the one thing they all have in common: the democratic right to a free and fair election, as well as the right to vote for the party of their choice. Although some members have had certain privileges taken from them, the right to vote is one that cannot be taken from anyone, even those incarcerated in prison. We took to the Tswelopele Correctional Services, as well as the Kimberley Correctional Services, to get some light on the voting experiences from inmates in the two respective prisons. We first sat down with two male inmates from the Tswelopele Correctional Services, Modise and Christopher, who are in for 10 and 4 years respectively. They shared their voting experiences with us.
Hi, my name is Christopher Kaida. I'm from Kimberley and I'm 33 years old.
Hi, my name is Modise and I am 42 years old. I'm coming all the way from Bloemfontein.
Great. And you guys have voted already?
We have.
And what is that experience like for you?
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, it was a really great one experience, especially for me. This is the second time that I'm getting the opportunity to vote in. So, and I believe I did the right choice at the right time, at the right place. Thanks for this opportunity.
That's great. Is it the first time you guys are voting in prison?
It is the first time in prison.
First time, okay. And why do you think voting is important?
Why is it important?
Yeah, why do you think voting is important?
Oh, I think the voting is important because it's a belief and it's a hope that is a change. It's my voice that I believe is going to bring a lot of changes in anything that is going to be important for the society and for me, myself in general.
Also for our children outside, for their futures and their children's children.
Great. And what kind of change do you guys hope that whoever it is that wins this time will bring to South Africa? What kind of change would you like to see in our country?
Well, first of all, I think the change in education should be focused on. Also, our roads in South Africa needs to be taken care of.
And especially the job in general. It's in order for all people to get the permanent job. And also in terms of the health side and also Department of our Health, I hope it's going to bring the changes a lot. And especially consider the veterans who has been struggling for us up until today. I hope with their vote and our vote, we're going to get the better things.
Is there a difference between voting inside prison and outside?
For myself, no. I think the vote is the same. It's the same feeling.
Yeah, from my point of view, I think it's a huge difference. Based on the environment by itself, we see here we are minority. When you hear people are talking about the vote, others are lost. They don't have information about the voting because they say they don't have knowledge and they didn't have access for the information. While we are outside, we can see the posters will be posted in order to spread the message about the voting. And the people will phone into the radio, asking the questions whereby the IEC will avail themselves there in order to inform the people and to give them the advices and the requirements that have been required. So it's a huge difference, and especially here in jail, our limitation of is privileges. So it's not easy to talk about the things like Boma voting because of the environment that we are living. And easy, wherever we are residing, we are less than 240. So that makes it difficult for us to discuss, especially in terms of the voting scene.
Why do you think that there are people who choose not to vote?
According to the few that we did manage to have some conversation, they said, I won't vote. The reason being, it seems like my vote don't bring changes. Because we did previously vote in 1994. Then after that, nothing had happened. The things are still remaining the same. Whereas the empty promises are busy continuing. So that's where they said, no, I won't vote because nothing changed.
I'd say the same thing. Many people feel that even though they vote, their vote doesn't count. So that's why they refuse entirely to vote.
The procedure was followed in the exact same manner as in outside civilization, with the inmates' identity documents being scanned and ballot papers given to them for them to make their choice. They patiently waited their turn, and it was clear that they felt proud to be able to do their part in making a difference in our country. The female inmates were equally as excited about making their vote and expressed their feelings regarding this year's elections.
My name is Tswelopele. I'm 29 years old and I'm serving a 5-year sentence, being convicted on attempted murder.
Okay.
I'm Breslan Musana. I'm serving a 15-year sentence. I'm convicted of murder.
Okay. So how did it feel voting today?
Oh, it was like a burden being removed over my shoulders because I'm so much in politics.
Okay. You
So
enjoy politics?
voting today is, I believe that I've done something I'm very proud of, in fact, yeah.
And how do you feel about it?
Oh, I feel very happy to vote today because what they promise of, I hope they can deliver.
Okay. You hope that they'll be
Yes,
able
our
to
voices
fulfill
will
their
be heard.
promises. Before you came inside, had you voted on the outside before?
Yes.
Okay, both of you. Okay, and then did it feel different voting on the inside compared to when you voted on the outside?
For my side,
Yes.
because I've been too much in politics. So
Yeah.
being here, I haven't been in campaigning and whatsoever. So
Yeah.
I feel little bit, I don't know, I've got mixed emotions, understand?
Okay.
I feel like I didn't do much of my part, like outside, like I
Right.
always do, yeah.
Okay. And how do you feel about it?
For me, I feel really, from the time I vote, I haven't seen change. But I hope this time there will be change.
Okay, so you hope.
Yes, I hope for change.
How do you relate to politics from inside jail as compared to when you're on the outside?
For me, inside, I've never done anything. There's no campaigning, there's nothing.
Okay.
So you just sit and wait for that day for you to vote. Unlike outside. Outside, like you've got that time that you go campaign, talk to people, understand, be part of your political party.
Okay, so do you guys discuss politics inside jail?
Too
Do you
much.
guys-
Too much. When we see over the TV, it's like
We talk about it every
we talk
time.
about it, we watch it, we see the people campaigning because it's over the TV, it's everywhere, and we just pray for they must elected someone to
And
really
we are voting now to
deliver
be
on
free.
the promises.
Okay.
Yeah, at least if they can pardon us, at least for what we've done, then we'll feel very, very happy from now on.
Okay.
Why do you think it's important to vote? What difference does voting make?
Not only for your voice to be heard, but again, it's a democratic right for you to vote. So right now, for my right to vote, I think it's for me to be pardoned. At least I get amnesty or something else, remission, something like that. And for my also outside people, youth like us, to get jobs and dual environment.
Better education. Maybe for us presidents, if we get out of prison, then we can get jobs. People give us second chances. And for our future, our children, for their future.
Why do you think people don't vote?
They feel hopeless because their needs are not being met. People do promises, but they don't keep their promises. So we go to vote. After that, we've got an aftermath. There's nothing that is changing.
Yes.
So I think that is why people they just decided not to vote this time.
If you don't do what they promise, when they get the seat,
They forget about
they
people.
forget about the people who put them there.
A total of 470 inmates voted across 4 correctional services, namely Tswelopele, Kimberley, Berkeley West, and Douglas Correctional Services. With the election procedure now concluded, we look forward to the much anticipated results from the Independent Electoral Commission. This is Carrie Moraladi for the Solomon Star.